Welcome back to another Wednesday on The Pagan Perspective. I'm your Wednesday host, Yeka, and this week we are talking about curses. So we've definitely touched on this before, but it's been a while, so we're coming back to the topic. And I don't have the exact words with me at the moment, but I believe it came from, I think it was Christmas Mouse. It was a really interesting, it was a fun username. But basically they ask about our take on curses as, blasting as well as blessing. And would you please be careful not to hit me with that? Thank you. And I have a helper today. And kind of our take on the read and all of that in the Wiccan read. So first of all, I'm not Wiccan. So I don't particularly find the Wiccan read as written to be very helpful because I think it's so vague. If you harm none, do as you will, right? Well, who is none? What is harm? All of those questions. But I do try to behave in a way that is as kind as possible to other living things, to other organisms, and recognizing that every action I have will have some impact on others, but to not hurt simply for the sake of hurting. If I do have to do something like dig out a garden bed so that I can grow food for my family, well, I understand that that's going to kill probably millions to billions of organisms, right? And understand that that's part of the reality of life, which is getting back to what we were talking about last week. But what we're talking about more this week is the intentionally harming, right? That's what a curse is to intentionally cause harm with spell work or ritual work. And here's my take on that. So I think that when we do spell work, when we do ritual work, what we're really doing is we are changing ourselves. And whether you think that that then has a direct impact on the outside world or not, that's a different question. But in order to do that, we have to make those changes in ourselves. And what we do with our ritual work, I think, is a reflection of our deepest values and experience of self. And so for me, it's looking at, well, what do I want my life to be like? What do I want my relationship with the rest of the world and my experience of being part of this world to be like? And how is my ritual work going to reflect that? So for me, I'm not interested in doing something which is going to be putting me in a place where, yes, it might feel a little bit empowering in that kind of energizing, almost perverse way, but it also doesn't feel good to be really focusing on channeling that revenge, that anger, right? I think that anger is important. I think that anger has a place, but that's not what I want to be feeling most of the time. That's not what I want to create with my intention. And so I think my choices, at least what I would like to choose, what I value choosing, and I work on it, I'm not always perfect, is to, if I am going to do ritual work, to try and do something which is acknowledging the anger, right? Using that as motivation, as a catalyst, but not empowering the anger itself and empowering something else. If I feel like I'm being attacked, then work on protection rather than, on defense rather than offense, that sort of thing. Hey, sweetie, hang on just a second. I will help you with this as soon as I'm done. I'm almost done, okay? So I gotta finish up here. But basically, I don't like the way it feels to focus on that kind of anger and vengefulness and the blasting side of things. I don't think that builds the me that I want to experience, and I don't think that builds the me that is going to be the best mom for this little one here, or the best neighbor, the best citizen, the best member of my community that I can be. So that's my take there. I'm going to finish up. I'm going to help this one who has got a measuring tape, and we've got a lot of things to measure, I think. What do you want to measure?
The 6.
The sticks? Okay, so we're gonna go measure some sticks, and I think it's subs next week, but I will see you all very soon, and let us know in the comments what you think. So thanks so much.